The Gorosei have arrived. The conclusion of Zoro versus Lucci.
It's about damn time.
Luffy finally catches up with old friends, all while the countdown continues. Oda ain't playing no games this arc, and at this point, we should just expect the unexpected. What's good? I'm Jess, aka Coco Sensei. I do anime and manga related content, reviews, and occasionally talk about Jesus. If you're new, welcome. Get a snack and sit down, because we got a lot to talk about. Today we're recapping chapter 1110 of One Piece, so here's your spoiler alert if you have not read it. So we start off with everyone noticing the black lightning. Some of the Marines are like, wait, isn't that what happened when Saturn disembarked earlier?
Bruh.
Then we see the giants still going in and smacking up some of the other Marines. Then we're taken to Maryjois, and we see that the Gorosei are no longer there. And you can hear the Vegapunks being so unserious over the transponder snails. They're making some Vega coffee and they're letting us know that we have 7 minutes left on the clock. They do say that they're not on a strict timer, so I almost wonder if Oda might let them skip the last couple minutes and just go straight into the message, which will throw everybody off guard. Anyway, none of that matters because next we see what we've been waiting for. And the Gorosei pull up deep, already transformed. Sanji is rushing, saying he needs to get in touch with Nami's group. Luffy is freaking out. Then we get the names of each of the transformed Elder Stars. So Saint Saturn is a Gyuki, a spider-like yokai that spits poison and enjoys killing and eating humans, as we've already seen and know. Saint Mars is a Itsumare, an eerie bird-type yokai. Saint Mercury is a Fengshi, a boar-like monster from Chinese mythology. Saint Venus is a Bakatsu, which is a skeleton horse. It's supposedly a horse that was burnt to death in a fire. And last but not least, Saint Jupiter is a sandworm. And as everyone has noticed, these names don't have the usual devil fruit name description under them. So it feels like Oda is kind of confirming that these abilities are not devil fruits at all. The Gorosei themselves might have some devil fruits, possibly. But these transformations are not the work of a devil fruit. Then we just get this beautiful full-page spread of these guys all in their demonic glory, just ready to cause mayhem. And that's exactly what they do. Starting off with Saint Venus, which is fitting because he's the only one that keeps that thing on him. So we should have already knew he was about that life. He morphs into a demon centaur mode and charges straight in and cuts down the pacifistas. And I ain't even gonna lie, I'm not gonna hold you. It was so cool. It was really cool. I can't wait to see it animated because he really came through like a badass. And it shows how strong he is because he handled them like light work. We see someone say, I just saw something, an enormous horse on the shore. It's racing through them. Then someone says, are they getting slashed? It seems to be partially frozen. So it seems like Saint Venus has some freezing aura, similar to how Brook uses the chills of the underworld. And remember, Saint Venus is the warrior god of finance. So it also makes sense that he's not about to just completely destroy all these pacifistas that the government paid for. But hopefully that bites them in the butt later. And I feel like it's setting it up for the pacifistas to eventually end up getting thawed out and becoming the Straw Hats' allies again. Then we see Sanji calling Nami saying, hello, Nami, Robin, etc. Y'all come in. It's hard to explain what's happening down here, but time's up. Get away from there now. Then we see the Marines are reporting saying, the fallen pacifistas are temporarily disabled due to the freezing circuits to their brain. Now we don't have to waste our strength fighting them. And then a vice admiral says, kill Bonnie now while we have an opening. Then we see St. Mars flying over and we're still hearing the Marine saying, okay, Bonnie and the Straw Hats are at the northeast shore. The pacifistas' number have already been cut in half. Then we see Sanji still yelling at Nami saying, just run away. A really freaky monster is flying towards you. Escape now. Then we cut back to still seeing St. Venus just going crazy, taking out pacifistas. Next we cut to Saint Jupiter on the move. He dives into the ground and Luffy is freaking out. Then we see Usopp saying, look Sanji, we'd love to get out of here, but Zoro and Jinbei aren't back yet. But Brook and Lilith made it through the ships fine. And it seems like Usopp stopped the Sunny using some type of bamboo star. And then Jinbei is like, I understand the urgency, so whether the fight's finished or not, I'm bringing Zoro back with me. Finally, the moment we've been waiting for. We see Zoro and Lucci. And we see one of Zoro's swords are flipping in the air. Lucci comments, you sense that massive haki too, don't you? Almost makes you want to stop and go look. Then Jinbei arrives and he reports that he sees Zoro and that he's still fighting. And Sanji is loud and he mad and he just says, you know, stupid moss head, putting the entire crew in danger. He's a liability. Which is just what Zoro needed to hear because he finally sliced through Lucci and ends the fight.
Okay.
I mean, I knew he'd win, but I'm not fangirling over this moment like some people I've seen because this fight took way too long. And it was getting on my nerves after a while because I'm like, child, we got other things to be worried about. This is the most unnecessary fight happening on this island. It was cool in theory until all hell broke loose. Then it was like, all right, enough. There's a sandworm and a skeleton horse running around here. Ain't nobody thinking about Lucci no more. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
We cut back to Luffy, who looks down and under him Saint Jupiter is coming from the ground and he eats Luffy. But right on time is Dory and Broggy saying, did you see that? I sure did. Looks like a familiar sight. He's not a man suited for dark places. Here goes. And they cut through the worm easily and Luffy pops out. Huh? It's you guys? The giants? And the giants are cracking up like, it's been a long time, Straw Hat. We couldn't wait to see you again. That's the end of the chapter. And it was great. I mean, it paid off for sure. I'm glad it wasn't just a full chapter of us just looking at the Gorosei. I'm glad they really got straight to business. And again, Saint Venus was the MVP of this chapter because bruh came in ready. He wanted all the smoke and he showed why the Gorosei are not to be played with. The odds are stacked up against the Straw Hats now, but we're set up for some really great matchups. This arc is quickly turning into one of the biggest battles since Marineford, and this is literally only the first arc of the final saga. So what do you think about the Gorosei's new forms? What matchups are you anticipating? I know everybody's talking about Zoro facing Saint Venus. Drop your thoughts in the comments for what you're looking forward to. If you want more videos like this, remember to like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping that brand new hot shit. I'm Jess, aka Coco Sensei, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Love you guys.